Hi, Yankee Call here with Bounty for the weekend of January 28th, 2022. I have two teams for you, one for the lower levels, it's nice and fast, and one for the higher levels once things get a little more difficult. First of all, I have finished every fight, 1 through 20. I stopped at 20. So I could show you the rewards that you can get if you have the full 30x multiplier and you only finish 1 through 20, you will be able to get through reward 15. If you want more than that, if you want all of the rewards, you will have to fight level 20 or whatever you can comfortably do over and over and over again until you can get the full rewards. Now, for maximizing your score and getting that 30x multiplier, I've put a link at the top of the description below that you can click on to tell you how to get that 30x if you don't already know. I bought up to tier 5 to get my bounty captain up to legendary, and then I did use an orb of ascension on it because I do have plenty at this point. I've already crafted Zool, Goth, and Enraged Karindara, so went ahead and did that. So let me share my teams with you now. First of all, this is for the early levels. We've got, well, this is not going to change. Ogress and Catterfly, they have some great synergy. The Catterfly is going to create some green gems. Never have lost a troop so far, but 10 green gems, that's going to feed Ogress. Ogress fills the entire team with mana. And it just kind of, if you run out of mana with one, you cast with the other. I'm only casting with the Catterfly if I need mana for Ogress. And then as far as the early levels go, we've got the Nature Weird, which fills up very easily, does some scatter damage. I don't know why they put a boost of elemental stars on here when there's no way to get elemental stars in here, but the scatter damage will help take them out quickly. So for the early levels, as far as you can take it, at some point you will have to start, let me go back in here, you'll have to start casting with the Corpse Mare or using some skulls to weaken them before you cast the Nature Weird, but it's still faster, or at least it feels faster than the long-term team for the later levels. And that team is, dum dum dum. Oh, you knew this was coming. Corpse Mare and Tigraki Warrior. Now, normally, actually, I want to change this because of, normally I would have the Corpse Mare towards the front because the Corpse Mare is going to be stealing life, and that means it makes a good tank. However, because of the Sanita that does true damage to the last enemy, I really need to have that Corpse Mare lower in the team. If I lose the Catterfly, that's okay. I've still got my major mana generator, my Tigraki Warrior, and then instead of going for my major damage dealer, it'll be hitting the Corpse Mare if I lose the Catterfly. So the Corpse Mare is going to keep getting extra life, and that means that I should be able to survive the Sanita long enough to take out the whole team. So here's the problem. There's a couple of problems here. Silver Oak is going to give life to an ally, enchant, and bless them. Which means you really have to take it out first. Because the thing is, with the Ogress, she is going to stun the first enemy. And if you can get down here to the Sanita and get it stunned, then you will be able to target it with the Tigraki Warrior. Otherwise, you have to wait until the Dandelion is gone before you can target it because it is stealthy. It can't be targeted by spells, but if you take out the Silver Oak, you take out the Dark Dryad, you can try to stun the Sanita, but if it is blessed, you won't be able to until it casts and loses its bless. So those are the tactics for the team. I'm going to show it to you now. I'll do a couple of rounds so you can get a good idea, and then I'll do the rest of it on live stream. But I wanted to get this out there for you folks that don't want to sit through a live stream. So we definitely want to take this out first. Now, the nice thing about the corpse mare is that um, because you're destroying a row and you are targeting rows with skulls, there is there are some troops, there is a troop on the earlier levels that will barrier itself. But it's okay because it does the damage from the skull first, breaking the barrier so you can still steal life and kill the darn thing. So, not going to cast with this, no reason to. Ogress is already full up, so we'll do this. And we're going to go ahead and cast with this because, there were lots of skulls there for me. Cast here. I probably didn't need to do that. I wasn't paying attention. Oops. All right, we're going to go ahead and go for the Dark Dryad because we need to have access to this thing. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Blow things up. And we can target it now because it is stunned. So this does the most damage, and we want to be sure not to damage the armor if we don't have to, because the Tigraki warrior, its spell is boosted by their armor. So while this is boosted by skulls that you destroy, it will only hit the first enemy. Some people don't like that. You can't target, but you can target with the Tigraki warrior. So I'm not worried about it. I prefer the stealing of mana over using, say, the Rift Links, which also does true damage. But this is working for me. It's working very well for me. And there's, Rift Links, there's a mana block because the Rift Links uses red and purple. We've got red here, purple here, and if you put the Rift Links here, you're going to be partially mana blocked on the Rift Links. You'll be partially mana blocking the Catterfly. It's personal preference. This is just the way I want to do it. So let's do another battle or two, and then I will upload this video for you folks. Although by the time you see this, it will be uploaded. Okay, well, let's see. Yes, I will do that. I would have liked to hit that with Tigraki Warrior before I hit it with skulls, but that didn't work out, so I don't actually need any of these, so I'll just take the red. We'll hit it with Tigraki Warrior first. We should be able to take it out now with the Corpse Mare. Unfortunately, it cast first, which kind of sucks, but I want the one with the most red. Oh, and it healed itself. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I should have cast with one that had more skulls, but that's okay. We'll do this. I didn't notice it cast on itself. I just noticed that this had full mana. So yes, we're going to go for the Dark Dryad. Get some mana. Ooh, so many skulls. Oh, gosh, it would be nice to use those against the Sanita, but that's not going to happen. All right. See, I don't know why I did that. I had all those beautiful skulls. That's okay, now there are 3, but that still works. And... it's stealthy! I forgot! I forgot! There we go. Now it's not stealthy, and I can take it out with this anyway. Almost. Not quite. Not quite! Arg. Getting sloppy. Getting sloppy. Don't need to be doing that. All right, now I'll actually be able to cast this, except I don't need to because I'll just do that. One more battle, one more. I just really want to be able to show you how well the Catterfly supports the Ogress, and I haven't had a chance because it's going really well. It's going really fast, which is excellent because Bounty is a pain, and I don't enjoy it, generally speaking. But, these last couple bounties haven't been too bad. Not so bad. Because we're getting some, acceptable troops. I am definitely going to do this first. Perfect. Oh, look, all those skulls. Yay! All right, Ogress. And again, I'm not going to have to cast. I hit a single all I have to do is hit a single green or brown with the Corpse Mare, and I'll have full mana for my Ogress. So again, I didn't have to cast with the Catterfly, so you may end up not even needing her, but I did use her. I know I used her on the earlier levels. Now I'm not going to do this. I can take the skull hit. She has a 50% skull damage reduction, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit this with the Tigraki Warrior because it hits harder that way. Now I'll cast with the Catterfly. Usually, not usually, but hopefully you will be able to loop and get an extra turn when you cast with the Catterfly. And one more thing I want to mention before I stop this stream, this isn't a stream, this video, is that I have Tidecaller on as the team on this. It's just what I was using on the last team that I made. If you don't have all of your class weapons, be sure to choose a class for the weapon that you are aiming for. For instance, if you want the Essence of Evil, use Plague Lord for your team, because you will not get class experience, but you will still get credit towards your 250 wins. So keep that in mind. Hope that you enjoyed this video. Hope that Bounty isn't too tedious. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye!